Here, Travis Thompson. We've been watching you on TV.
Yeah.
Hey, I've seen you on TV before. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. I tell you what, turn your back around so people can recognize you.
Yeah, number 4. There it is.
There he is. Yeah, see, now you know who he is.
Number 4.
He's been buttoning in astronauts now for how many years?
About 27. I've been here 30.
Wow, 30 years. So were you STS-1? Were you?
No, I was on a backup crew for that. I didn't get to go to about STS-8, somewhere in there.
Yeah, you got some history.
Yeah, a little bit. I keep mission patches. Anytime I get a mission patch with Velcro on it, I know I was on that mission, so I put them in a box.
Yeah.
Whenever the program's over, I'll count them, and I'll know how many I did.
We need to introduce you to Robert Perlman of Collect Space. He would probably love that collection. He'd probably pay big bucks.
Boy.
And look at Jack King over there.
Yeah.
Jack King. Can we pan over there just so we can get a quick shot of Jack King?
Travis didn't know how to talk to the press too much.
That's right.
Okay,
Jack taught me everything I know.
I hadn't seen him in a while. Jack King, the voice of launch control for the Apollo days.
Yeah.
I mean, that Boston accent, every time you listen to Apollo 11.
And Terry White, the lead tile guy.
Oh, and Terry White, the lead tile guy too. But I just wanted a little tip of the hat to them. Good to see you guys there. So you obviously need a lot of propping up. So you got an entourage.
How
here,
about
right?
that?
So all right, first of all, how did everything go today? It seemed like it was pretty smooth.
Today was very smooth. It was one of the best ones we've had.
And when I'm seeing you up there and you're talking or not, depending on who the astronaut is, I'm always curious what the conversation is like and who starts the conversation. Do you just kind of play off the astronaut whether they want to talk or not?
That's one of the things I tell. I'm also the closeout crew lead, so I tell these guys, if they want to talk, let them talk, and you'll find out very quickly what kind of mood they're in. Mm-hmm. And it's always positive, but you want to respect their wishes, and you don't want to fill their head with a lot of nonsense. You don't want to tell them about what you did yesterday and the night before or something. Everything's pertinent, and wherever they want to go, we let them go, and it's all up to their comfort and personal well-being.
Wait here, can you mind if
Go ahead.
Let's get a shot of that. Can you get that, Jason? Tell me about him.
Steve was one of the pad managers for the past 30 years almost. He had a heart attack recently, a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really? Oh, boy. Old friend of yours?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'm very sorry.
We're just proud of this moment to be able to have it. So
you're doing this one in memory of him, aren't you?
This launch for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old a guy?
52 years old, had a massive heart attack and passed away.
Way too young.
Yeah.
Total shock to everybody. He was a great guy, always smiling, a lot of friends.
And would he have been up there today with you? Or?
No, he did mostly like the pad, anything to do with the pad to get it ready, and he did a lot of FOD walk downs, which are very important, and they help keep all the flight crews safe.
FOD is foreign object
debris. And he led a lot of those walk downs and was last one to leave the pad a lot of times, and he just did a lot for the team, kept a lot of flight crews safe.
Yeah. Well, tell me, going back to how you do your job up there, the atmosphere can change depending on the crew and the crew member. Yeah,
each crew's very good, and they have some are real tight and by the book, and others are some are joking, but they're all happy, and it's a good positive thing. And you just got to play along with however they feel.
So when you first came to the program, was Gunter Wendt still around?
Yeah, he actually was here in the first couple of launches. I've actually gotten to meet him a couple of times. We went up on the pad 195 foot level, and he wanted a picture with me. He said, "I want to pass the torch to the next generation."
Oh wow!
And that was a proud moment in my day. Yeah.
He buttoned up everybody from Alan Shepard all the way through those moon shots, didn't he?
Yeah.
And to be walking in his footsteps is quite an honor, huh?
Yeah, very, very much so. We got to sit in one of the rooms, and he told us things about what we how we should behave to what we should look for and our safety, and it was just an honor to be able to spend a little time with him. The closeout crew, there's an astronaut on each closeout crew.
Right.
So I've had many astronauts. C-squares, what they call them, Cape Crusaders.
Right? Yeah.
And I've had many of them on the team, so we got to know them all the way, from Onizuka and Challenger, you know, all the way. So we've actually lost some team members in some past missions. So it's hard to lose one of your own, but we are very proud. Like Butch today, Barry Wilmore, pilot.
Was he a Cape Crusader?
He was a Cape Crusader. He was my lead counterpart. And today I told him, I said, you know, all those missions that we did this, and I had to make sure you were on this side of the hatch. I said, today I get to let you in. He was like, thanks. You know,
Just keep
like,
it straight.
yeah.
Right.
Did you tuck this character
Actually,
in?
I actually did.
Yeah, sure.
I don't remember what number I was, but I was there. I remember.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah. What's that moment up there? What's that? What you know? This is like the last ground-bound human being you're going to see for a while.
Right, that's right.
I'm thinking
the
this guy's
Closeout crew. I mean, you know, they're the last outside contact we're going to have for quite a while. So it's these guys are professionals, and especially for a first-time flyer. First, you get up there, you're a little nervous, and these guys put you right at ease because they know what they're doing. They have that exude that confidence and that energy, and they help you settle in and get your job done.
Now, for you, you know, it's game day. Are you a quiet game day guy, or are you a jokey game day guy?
I guess I'm somewhere in between. You know, I'm definitely excited, but also thinking about things I have to do. So I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm a bit lighthearted, but I have to confess, I snoozed on the mid-deck too.
Well, once you get
time to relax.
Once you get buckled in,
It's
right?
good to catch it because you're going up to do a lot of work. So,
Right.
you know, it's good to catch 20.
Yeah,
It's like, you know, waiting to taxi out. You know, you just sit
There you go.
that's right. It can happen. Are there people over the years that it's not a place to do practical jokes, is it? You don't do that kind of thing. Or are there some astronauts who wanted to do those kinds of things?
Practical jokes, you know, on launch day you want to be careful, make sure everything's. You know, they used to like put a picture up in the potty door so once they did get on orbit they'd see it or something along those lines. You know?
Yeah.
I remember STS-2 they hung some fuzzy dice on the little handle right in between the middle. But you know, you got to be careful, you know. But some things happen up there.
Yeah.
Well, there's some funny moments too. I remember Steve Hawley on was that the Hubble deploy mission? They had the record for Scrubs.
Oh, yeah.
Scrubs, and he finally showed up, and they decided it was Hawley because on his previous mission he had a bunch of Scrubs. He showed up with a bag over his head.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I believe I was on all the Hubbles, and they even called me the Scrub King for a little while, you know.
Oh, they're trying to pin it on
everybody gets blamed for something, you know. So.
At some point,
I don't mind it. Finally got to launch, so I didn't mind it.
Yeah. Well, so what's it like for you now that it's kind of the home stretch for the shuttle? It's got to be an emotional time.
It is.
You got the emotions of losing your friend today as well.
Yeah.
What are the workers thinking?
Everybody is still staying focused on what we have to do. You know, flight safety is most important. And you know, 30 years ago, I said I'd ride this horse into the ground, and here it comes. You know, but we got to stay positive, stay focused. I can't spend time worrying about the future. I got to, you know, take care of what we're doing today and make sure we get the last one off the ground safe. So we're just trying to stay focused and not listen to a lot of stuff, and hopefully somebody will pick us up for the next program and we'll get to do that. You know, I realize what I do, closing hatches, putting astronauts in, is probably not going to happen for another 10 years after this last shuttle mission. So I'm going to try and get my foot in the door and write some of the procedures to do the emergency egresses for flight crew, stuff like that for the Orion.
You've got a lot of knowledge in there. That's the important thing, that doesn't get lost. You know, that in this transition, when we lose guys like you, we lose things that are irreplaceable.
Well, I just want to be able to give my 2 cents, you know, kind of like what Gunther did to us.
Yeah.
You know, I want to be able to give my 2 cents, and you know, even though the vehicles are going to change, they're still dealing with some of the same commodities, same philosophy, the same hazards are there.
And you brought me a boarding pass?
Actually, I did.
I got to hurry if I'm going to get out there.
Okay, yeah, I know. You better hurry.
I'm ready.
Since you have supported our team out here, and you're very supportive of our group of guys and girls out here and our team, we'd like to give you this Pad Rat shirt.
Oh, man, I am honored. Awesome. I am totally honored. Look at that.
Pad Rat is
honorary Pad Rat.
We call him a Pad Rat. You know, we actually, in the old days, we had box cars over there. It had a little mouse, and I kept food in my desk drawer to feed him. So yeah, he's a Pad Rat. You can't get rid of the Pad Rat.
Well, you have made my day. That is for sure. Thank you very much.
All right, and I appreciate this. Thank you very much. It's good to see you.
Really appreciate you coming over.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
All righty.